against anti-vaccine protests and influential people who don't support vaccination. A vaccine town hall hosted by the Office of the Prime Minister, with Mr. Holness expressing one message.
The vaccine is safe. Get vaccinated. It is important for your personal health. It is important for the public good, meaning that if we reach this herd immunity level of vaccination, we can go back to normalcy, open our economy, and party and church can keep.
Mr. Holness lamented that influential people against vaccines pose a problem, especially for persons in rural and inner-city communities.
To give them the advice. Now, that could be a danger for us. And of course, they would also get access to perverse information saying, don't take this vaccine or don't do this. And though that kind of information is being circulated widely in our country, people who are opinion leaders, people who are influential in various areas, whether it is church or music or entertainment, they are sometimes messengers of perverse information. And so they don't have...
Professor of Public Health Peter Figueroa sits on the World Health Organization Committee assessing the efficacy of vaccines.
We've looked at this vaccine, the AstraZeneca vaccine. The World Health Organization has approved it as highly effective and safe.
Professor Figueroa addressed growing concerns about reports of blood clots developing persons who have taken the AstraZeneca vaccine in European countries.
The European Medicine Agency investigated this problem. They found that overall there were fewer blood clots in persons who had received the vaccine than what they would normally expect in the population. Because people developing clots happens all the time, but they actually found overall there was fewer blood clot formation in those who were vaccinated.
The information from the WHO says 1 in 1 million people who take vaccines may develop a blood clot. In the meantime, Director of Health Services in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Melody Ennis, says vaccines traditionally have done tremendous good to minimize the impact of deadly diseases.
Vaccines have been around for a while and they have prevented serious illnesses. We can go back, and it's not too far back, because if we go back just to the 1950s, persons who had polio were placed in iron lungs. They were unable to breathe on their own for life. And some of these persons are still indeed alive. So we certainly don't want to get back to that stage.